All right, what is up? What is up, YouTube? I'm sending Stinger a link. He is on the road again. On the road again. Hope everyone's doing magnificent today. Everything is working slowly, of course, as always. I had a little skit planned for this morning, but that backfired. Because Avast wants to move their clothes fucking sign to the other side. Anyways, now there's a rise of stalkerware in the U.S. Have you ever heard of that? I have never heard of that. It's called stalkerware. Just all kinds of wares, except for the wares I want. So anyways, what is going on? I cannot play that right now because I don't know what's on there. But we are live if you are just joining us. We're not. We're in the cabin today, not the bunker. But it looks like we may have to start going to the bunker. According to Brad. Brad says we need to, go to the bunker. So, what's up, Riddle? Oh, there's Stinger. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
What's up, my brother?
What's going on, man? Oh, yeah, I'll explain later. But yeah, probably gonna have to move to the bunker. Brad is all caps. Brad has scared me enough that I feel like I need to move to the bunker.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And he's gonna go take a poop, I guess. Not really. He's doing. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he got bad signal. Anyways, so what is going on with YouTube these days? I ain't running to no bunker. It's a skit. I'm going to start doing a plethora of skits now. Okay. Let's go, Brandon. Fuck Joe Biden. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Fuck Joe Biden. Oh, let's go, Brandon. Please. Okay, let's go, Brandon. Fuck Joe Biden. So Brandon's going to fuck Joe Biden. And he's frozen because that's not me. Brandon's some football quarterback kid that some reporter said, you could hear it in the back of the stadium, Riddle. They were saying, fuck Joe Biden. And the reporter didn't know what to say. So she's like, look, the crowd's all tore up saying, let's go, Brandon. Even though they were not. They were really saying, fuck Joe Biden. And that was within the first 3 minutes. So we're definitely going to get this probably taken down. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Maybe not. Maybe not. Good morning, Mr. Forge and Woodcraft. Do you have the winters down there, Mr. Stinger? And he's gone again. So how do we start it? Let's see. Let me copy that link. Jesus.
There, I finally fixed my audio. Great.
Okay. All right. Good to go.
Good morning from Texas.
Texas. Oh, you're close.
I'm almost in New Mexico, to be honest.
Oh. So you're about ready to get there, huh? Well, no. Shit, did you drive all night?
No, I stopped off for like 5 hours. But
well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned.
I got a long way to go and a short time to get there.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, yeah, you better hurry. Brad is predicting the end of the world, and you should probably I probably should have went with you, and we probably should have been in full body armor and full kit the entire way. Just saying. And all caps locked, all Glocks locked, and all rifles locked. Just saying.
Right.
All right. Well, nothing is
Hey, I
working.
saw a cow fucking another cow.
All right. Why is his opinion so crucial? It's a skit, Riddle. I'm gonna start doing skits on fear porn. I got like a little thing, you know. Anyways, I'll talk about it offline. But who is Brad? If you don't know who Brad is, you don't know about all caps. Okay. All caps. Brad says you're gonna fucking die. Buy my fucking laminated fucking cards. We're going to the bunker. Blah blah blah. Anyways.
If you want to get big on YouTube and you're a prepping channel, all you have to do is all caps, make everything an emergency, and you get a whole bunch of views from people that don't know better.
Yeah. Anyways, why is his opinion's useless as tits on a boar? I just really love harassment. But yeah, we can definitely talk about it later. This is definitely interesting. A new poll shows that Trader Joe is losing America's trust over the cerveza bug and the tequila shot and the Wuhan wiggle. The COVID malaise is hurting Biden's approval ratings. Trump says to Newsmax, terrible job that Trader Joe's been doing, and that's what's causing his low polls. Well, it's probably because he's a blubbering idiot, and yeah, that's part of it too. Senator Cruz blames canceled Southwest flights on the Biden Wuhan wiggle tequila shot mandate. Buy my protein shakes made from my special sauce for the end of the world. Yes, see, NFW knows. NFW knows. You have to buy everything linked on my channel now, or you're gonna die. Yeah. I'll have to introduce you to who we're talking about. It's an ongoing meme now. An extreme meme, but it's definitely something interesting that you need to watch. And Tony loves tearing into him, so you gotta love Tony for his attributes to it. Oh, it's 9:16. Wow, that's early. It's early. Oh, come on. Why? Nothing is working today. Nothing. And I can't leave pages. So are you using GPS or are you using phone?
Both.
Both?
Damn. Yeah, I'm using both. And sometimes
the
they
GPS
disagree with each other, so I'm going with phone more than GPS.
Oh, well, maybe this needs to be updated then. I just updated it when we went south, so. I think it was that one.
No problem.
Australia's Gladys Berejiklian was bribed, blackmailed by Big Pharma to impose cerveza bug Wuhan wiggle mandates. Oh, it's a cash cow for the corrupt political elite on both sides of the aisle. Make money. Lord Helmut's policies are killing 10,000 children a month, plunging tens of millions of people into abject poverty and starvation all around the world. due to the Wuhan wiggle. Study finds that the Wuhan wiggle milkshake makes the immunity wane after 2 months. So, climate emergency is the product of propaganda and politics without scientific backing. I do want to cover that. Like the Weather Channel of all places sent me. Oh, I don't even know where this comes from. Middle fingers up. This is how we feel about you, Joey. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Weather Channel is sending me. Well, they sent me one that says Disney looks like a ghost town. They also sent me Wuhan wiggle information. Send me my weather. I don't care about anything else. Don't send me stupid shit. But they did send me one about farm fields of dirt. Wells are gone. Climate change has turned the tables, exaggerating drought conditions to a breaking point in parts of California. California was a desert before. So I'm just confused at what the fuck do they expect? If you don't,
are they talking about the coastline?
The what?
Are they talking about the coastline of California? I mean, that's not technically a desert, but everything else in California is a desert.
No, they're just talking about how everything. It's farm fields of dirt. Well, first of all, farm fields are dirt. But two, if there's no living organisms or bacteria in them, that's how the Dust Bowl was created. And after all these years, we still haven't figured out that you have to replace nutrients in the soil with non-chemical stuff to make the soil composition better. Like I'm just amazed that we're still fucking having this argument that in such an educated society with a fucking computer that's in your palm of your hand, and we still can't figure out why we're killing the fucking environment. Well, we're not killing the environment. You're just turning the fucking the property back into a desert from stripping it and not putting stuff back in it. I mean, the stupid little videos I do about the where I'm putting the sawdust down. You know, I see people doing these videos and then they don't plant anything there. So even if you build up a good soil structure, you still need to plant it after the first year, because if you don't, it's going to leach away in the soil and wash away. So you got to give it time to build. You got to put roots there. But anyways, I don't want to teach a class on soil structure and organisms. Farming to the contour of the land also has a major reason for the Dust Bowl. Well, I mean, they're still doing the same practices, like fucking since the 70s. Like all my farmer buddies are complaining right now, still to this day, they can't get Roundup. Well, so there's a shortage, if you didn't know, because why? Bayer bought out Monsanto, or Monsanto bought out Bayer. Oh, let me check. I can read the message. But they're looking for 700. They need, just in southern Indiana alone, enough Monsanto Roundup to cover 750,000 fucking acres, and they can only find enough to cover 50,000 or 5,600 acres. Why? Because it's not coming in. Not coming in. Let me find the actual text message so I can. And this is a legit farmer. Everything, including food service, getting worse. Walmart, yeah. Well, Costco's already part. Yep. It's getting dangerous in the territory. Indiana is the 5th most important agriculture state in the U.S. and is affecting us bad. We're in major trouble. I'm talking about crop yield reductions of around 40% or more. Okay, so 40% crop reduction is because they're using GMO, and they have to use the Roundup. Now, if you look at the comparison of a real non-GMO crop to a real, or from a heirloom crop to a GMO crop with the correct soil conditions, they're going to have the same crop loss. It's been proven time and time again. Nobody wants to hear it. All these old farmers don't want to hear it. They want to hear what the fucking Roundup. They still want to be sold. They still want to be sold on the fact that you're going to have the same loss or gain, whether you use Roundup or I'm sorry, whether you use GMO or heirloom. Anyways, which obviously the less chemicals you put in the ground, the better the soil microorganisms are going to be. Yada yada yada. Yeah, I'm just saying. This guy who represents farmers over all over the southern third of Indiana, at least 75,000 or 750,000 acres of cropland. 75,000 acres. I'm sorry, I said 750,000. Cannot tell us when it will be available for sale and what the pricing will be for the chemicals and essential nutrients needed to grow GMO. So, for those of you who don't know, on the road again, yeah, he's headed home. For those of you who don't know, you buy your stuff a year in advance. So right now, I'm already purchasing seeds, and stuff for next spring. Well, the big farmers, they do the same thing with their chemicals. They put in their order, and then go ahead and pay for it. And then once it comes in, they'll drop it off, or you can go pick it up, whatever, how it goes. So anyways, if it doesn't ease up, then it's over. I mean, we will actually be done. And then, of course, I threw my little spiel about GMOs. Nope, Dow merged with DuPont to become the biggest chemical manufacturer in the entire world, but the majority of their manufacturing has moved to China. Everything's moved to China, with a small minority of factories in Brazil and Mexico. And then, of course, I gave him some alternatives because we have lots of Tyson, Purdue chicken factories going on around here. I was like, you can get fertilizer from there, but that's not what he's more concerned about. He's more concerned about the Roundup. I mean, fertilizer is kind of a secondary issue. We can manage without fertilizer for a while. We were much more worried about the chemical herbicide issue, but we'll definitely consider Tyson chicken place for the manure enrichment option. Roundup is $64.99 from another source. He said, and a gallon can only do 40. He said he can only get 40,000 gallons for this entire clientele base. We use 1 gallon on only 16 acres, and they do a lot of farming. So, and then I introduced him to Range.me. Range.me. It's a site to where we sell. You can sell. It's just basically a place for you if you're a producer to go and put your stuff out there for, say, Orchlands, Tractor Supply, Walmart. Like if you produce pumpkins, let's say, you go use Range.me, set up an account, and then you can put your product out there, and everybody sees it. All the buyers can see it that are on Range.me, and that's where most people purchase their stuff from to supply their tractor supplies and stuff, especially if it's in a local area. So if you get hay or straw from a local, from a Rural King or Tractor Supply, they're getting that from local people. So that's local people, as myself, would go on to Range.me, and then they do the verification that I'm not a serial killer and that I have what I have. I'm going to say you can go ahead and pre-order your stuff. And whenever harvest comes in, I can provide it to you if we have it, and if not, then it's my my bad, and I lose the money. So yes, okay, well, anyways, so basically that's it. They can't get the Roundup, which they apparently need more than they do the they need more than they need the friggin' fertilizer, which goes to show you that the GMO stuff is very, very, very bad anyways. I mean, the shit grows, like you put the seed in the ground, the shit grows randomly. Anyways, So let's see what's going on. Instead of tilling the fields, they do the new drill method. There's all kinds of new fancy technology going on in farming with this. You pretty much have to, and I still can't load that over there. Yeah, it's really just, if you want to spend some time and look at what's going on with the food problem, there's a book called Empty Harvest. That's a really good one. Good morning, Tony. One morning, War Drums Network. On the second cup of coffee, I have a cup of coffee and a tea. Stinger dropped out, come back in.
Sorry about that.
Hey, RG. I have purchased 7 to 8 years worth of heirloom seeds just this year. I'm also buying. Yeah, you screwed my thing up there, fuckface. Now I gotta figure out how to adjust it. Anyways, yeah. So every year on Amazon, usually on the fall, like around Thanksgiving, you know, whenever they have like the Black Friday deal or whatever the fuck, if you're even allowed to say Black Friday anymore. But whenever they have those sales, let me close this out and reboot it. If so they always have the heirloom seed vault kits, and one of them's like, I don't remember the price, but it's a fairly good deal, $40 I think. And so I buy one of those and throw it in the refrigerator every year. I'm also buying 4 to 5 years. Okay, so the organic fertilizer, yeah, I do the same thing. I usually catch it on clearance. That's how I got the neem oil. I got 50 bottles of the neem concentrate for 20 some cents at one of the big box stores. I don't remember if it was I think it was Home Depot, but it's concentrate. Yeah, I do the same thing. Well, of course I have chickens and compost. I have a huge compost pile. I got a couple compost piles. The one I threw sweet potatoes in just to get the sweet potato vines because my wife thought they were pretty. More rain here. Well, that sucks. Remember, seeds have a lower germination rate year after year. You need to learn how to save the seeds for each heirloom plant and how to bring the seed in. Like carrots takes 2 years. Yeah. So my buddy, who was also a farmer, the Black Kitty Bushcraft, he had never seen carrot or onion go to seed, and so he was here and he's like, well, shit, I've never. He's like, as soon as the onions were big enough we could harvest, we harvested them. I was like, yeah, well, you gotta leave a few in the ground. I also plant garlic around all my trees in the food forest and stuff, so I won't be missing garlic either, because once it starts sprouting in the house, I'll plant it. Good morning, Anonymous American. I think I already said that. Spam makes 20 flavors. Hickory, smoked hickory is the best. I've not tried smoked hickory. I'll try that. I just bought enough Vienna sausages to survive the apocalypse, but you know, I'm going to have to move them into my bunker because Brad says so. Michigan Gardener is only hours away from me. The germination will be minimal. Smoked hickory tuna is also great. Yes. Yeah, the seeds I showed Poison Stinger a bunch of my seeds. Just I keep them in these little plastic ammo cans. You can buy it. I first 3D printed some containers, and they worked out okay. But then, you know, once I started getting to the hundreds of packs of seeds and different plots, then it became a pain in the butt. I'm not a fan of smoke stuff unless it's meat. Smoking the meats. Smoking the meats.
I do like.
Morning Guns says, yeah, spam is like meat. Spam is meat. I think. Isn't spam meat? I mean, it looks like meat.
It's a form of meat, yeah. Processed
The
meat.
Pacific Islanders lived off that for quite a few years, I think. I can't say that I've smoked spam, but not super healthy. Well, no, it's not super healthy, but at the fucking point to where you're living in the bunker because Brad said so, you're going to want to eat spam. Spam. Cook it down with some green beans and you'll be fine. They grow spams near me. They slaughter them at about 200 pounds. Guns coast to coast like meat. It's a myth. Spam is grain fed. Well, that's good. Everything's pretty much grain fed anymore, isn't it? Except for the cows that you drove around here and seen. They water them with spring water. Sun's finally up now in Arizona, or well, maybe in Arizona. Maybe she's just saying where you are at, Stinger.
I'm in Texas almost. Well, I'm in Texas right now, almost in New Mexico. That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe. They tie them up overlooking a cliff for a nice view, and then they give them a few back rubs once a week. Low stress spam creates sweeter steak. I use chicken compost in my spring and my fertilizer. So yeah, I do too. The rabbits, man, the rabbits is where it's at, because you can take that and pretty much put it on anything. Tips on keeping mint under control: pick it, cut it before it goes to seed. And if you have the kind, that's all you have to do. I don't know if you've paid attention whenever Stinger was here, but I usually cut it and hang it and dry it to make tea, whatever. I hang it in the chicken coop as well. You just have to stay on it. Control it. Remind me later. I do not need to update anything right now. There's so much crap going on that screen. Sun is up in Arizona. Okay, I'm roboting on your end? I should not be roboting unless it's well, maybe it's Poison Stinger. My parents always called Vienna sauce Peters. Yeah, it might be him. I should have no problem. Allegedly, I do have 1 gigabyte up and down now, which was fantabulous being in the country. You can tell the difference, could you not? If you turned off the Wi-Fi, you walked outside, Stinger, you couldn't get shit, could you?
Yeah, but
I want to.
Not unless you're in the city.
Yeah. Tip for stops mint from spreading: don't plant it. Well, you plant it everywhere. I plant it everywhere. It smells good when you mow it. I mean, I'm serious. I may have to turn the whole yard into it. I plant lemon balm though, and then stuff that may spread, like the catnip, I keep close to the house, in a planter that's a raised planter, and then the pennyroyal I also plant, which is also kind of a mint. I plant that around the house. I am roboting. You've roboted a few times, but not as bad as it used to be. Huh. Here and there. It might be this microphone. I'm going to try to. He's not roboting. AI is taking over. Brad is taking over. Yeah. Brad is taking over. I shouldn't be roboting on anything. This is, but whatever. Damn it, Brad. Yeah. Brad is the devil. Let's see if Brad's posted anything up. Nope, they're still talking about Lieutenant Colonel Scheller and how the Marine Corps wants him to shut up, because he wants heads to roll for what happened in Afghanistan. Then told you about the Weather Channel telling me about the Wuhan wiggle and hundreds of abandoned Disney. It looks like Disney's a ghost town. See the haunting site and why the castles are. I don't know what that's about. I guess there's apparently hundreds of abandoned Disney castles. Also on the Weather Channel, my cat Mint and Chocolate Mint are up by the house, surrounded by brick, and when it grows over, the more it gets it. Okay, yeah. So I plant mine around the perimeter of the house for like bugs, pennyroyal, um, around the house because fleas and ticks apparently don't like it. So then down the walkway I have catnip, and now by the I just plant stuff everywhere. I have a map so I can find it, even though I can't identify it right off the top of my head. Like if you watch any of the videos, you'll see that I commonly forget what yarrow is, even though I plant it with everything. Comfrey's another thing I forget. I have the sterile kind, allegedly, but it still spreads occasionally. So I have to really keep an eye on that because the taproot on that can get up to 60 feet in a year. So it's a good chop and drop mulch. Under the mint is blackberries. Well, I see your mint and blackberries, and I'll raise you. Shit, I was just telling Stinger what it was the other day. I'll raise you Osage orange. So I've pretty much fully constructed an Osage orange living fence now that everything's worked out with the whole Osage orange, and that shit is ferocious, and it's not even fully like I bush hogged it all down last year because I thought, well, shit, it's not gonna grow, and yeah, it's a monster now. It is a monster to keep it even tame. So every year when I do the cuttings and I'll do it in the fall for that. Usually we burn the scraps or whatever, the cuttings. But now I'm going to go ahead and plant them in between each other, and then I'm going to take, whenever I do that, the tips of the shorter branches and plant them in the ground as well, so that they'll be buried. I'm making a blackberry fence myself. Yeah, well, I have one of those on one perimeter, but man, if you could see the Osage orange, plus the stuff is useful as all get outs. They make wagon wheels out of it. The Amish still use it, so it's a very handy piece of and that BTUs that it burns from just the trimming. It's 55 degrees here now. Plus, it looks like poison ivy to idiots who don't know. When it's not making, yeah, I have it down my fence line. Well, okay, so one side is Osage orange, and then like an area so I can mow. So it's Osage orange fence, a mowing area, a chain link fence, and then on the chain link, on the other side of the chain link fence, I have hawthorn trees. So those are also very, very, very thorny, and that's on one side. Most of the perimeter has Osage orange at some point, so I'm gonna let it grow big, and you're not gonna be able to run through it with a bulldozer. Plus, look like poison ivy 70s plus in Ohio. I don't know what it's gonna be today. Says 66 right now, but we'll go check it out. It will probably be 80. So I finished the third round of what do you call it? Steroids. And last night I awoke to a fever, cold sweats, and my legs were hurting again, like some weird random death thing. So I guess the steroids helped enough to keep me alive, but I'm not coughing again, which is a great thing. Well, not really. Not really as bad. So stinger's gone. Yeah, we're supposed to be hit 70-some-1 degrees today. All right, now we got everything open. If you didn't know, deterrence dispensed for all your buy. Where are you leaving? Okay, gotta go. Stuff to get done and work out. Yep. Well, it hasn't been an hour yet, so I can't leave yet. If you want to get the files for what we talked about, get them over there at Odyssey or deterrence dispensed. Let's see. Maybe now everything will work. Later, men and lady. So I should have my new card Wednesday to do the new thing. Texas governor bans Wuhan wiggle mandates in the state and rips Biden for bullying. Okay, gotcha. Right, I see you're saying bye. Chaos, the Southwest, day 4 of travel hell, anger grows. Yeah, I really haven't been paying attention to that. Stinger was here. We were doing a lot of stuff. I was trying to show him all the cool little things that go on that you can find. Oh, and I had to tell him, I was like, now, if you decided to move somewhere close, or if you moved to Indiana or whatever, I was like, we won't be doing this shit because I will be working every day. I was like, I just knew you were coming, so I took off the time. Of course, I've been sick as well, but like I just told him, I said, I took off this time to hang out with you, and everything was pretty much done anyways because I other than the fact that I needed to do some berry collection. I mean, pretty much it, other than my normal daily routine, chickens, ducks, stuff like that. So it was pretty much done because COVID had set me back so far that we lost a lot of the fruit from the trees, and the blackberries, raspberries. He did get to eat a goji berry, which they're really spicy this year. I don't know why they're spicy. You wouldn't think that goji berries would grow here, but they do. Let's see. Raiders coach resigns after some anti-gay email. Wow. Gas prices skyrocket. What's gas prices where you're at? Because I know it pisses me off every time I see it. It pisses me off every time I have to pay $3.50 or the pump gas. Super. There's a new cancer treatment. Apparently, it was pushed through because of the free thing. Hopefully, that fixes the issue. Yeah, it should. A new cancer treatment's out. I guess it destroys tumors in the terminally ill. That's a plus from, I guess, the Emergency Use Authorization Act, where they pushed all that stuff through. Life on Mars is simulated in the desert. Radio signals coming from hidden planets. Superman, what the fuck? Apparently, they have a new Superman out, and he is no longer straight. $3.40 by me. You can still find it for $3.19 though. Yeah, like how do we go from that to this? Like, it really pisses me off. I was ranting at the pump the other day, and some guy's like, "Yep," and I was in a Democratic city, and people was like, I was like, I hope you all motherfuckers are proud. I really hope you're proud for the fucking idiot you voted for. Look where we're at right now. I was like, it ain't been a year. We're already getting fucked with no Vaseline. And this big old dude walks up to me. He goes, I think they should have a place where you can re-vote afterwards. And I was like, yeah, maybe you should have a place where you fucking do some research and stuff. He goes, man, I never would have thought in a million years that this would happen. I was like, he didn't do anything for you for however many years he was in fucking office in the first place. What even when he was vice president, he didn't do shit. 313 is the cheapest. Every day you go to town, or if you go to town, it's like different. It's a different fucking price. It's a different price. Ghostface returns in the slasher reboot of Scream. Hunter apparently is complicating White House anti-corruption push. Russian warships fire missiles in massive show of strength. China is also testing armed drone ships. North Korea has displayed their new hypersonic weapon. Porn star says she has threesomes with God. What? The people are fucking out of their mind. Go to town. I'm in town. Yeah. It's so great. It's so great to have to travel to, so great. I hate it. But, when Brad says run to my bunker, I can run to my bunker and be safe and not worry about it. So, yeah, it's great to have that opportunity to run to my bunker and hide. That's blasphemy. Yeah, to say that I mean, people just have no respect or for God or their fellow man. Obama is now the shadow president. Okay, let me get that link. Where'd it go? Obama is now the shadow president. Watch the Obama deception before it's too late. Apparently, there's a movie you can watch out on that. Thousands of Southwest canceled. Okay, we got that. Australia police harass resident for going to anti-lockdown protests 6 months ago. People, you need to. Okay, go back to work. Okay, good to go, sir. Have a great day. People in Australia need to start telling these people where to go. John Hopkins data has proved that the Wuhan Wiggle tequila shots are causing the majority of illness and death. What else? Okay, we've done that. Pharmacy store shelves go bare and NYC as supply chain collapse accelerates. So what does it look like in your areas? Are you seeing the store shelves bare? There's some bare shelves, but I'm not seeing quite the apocalyptic events that take place in some people's porn videos, fear porn videos. I mean, it may be different for you. Shut your lips. It may be different in your area, so I always like to ask that, especially since we have people from Florida, Michigan. Walter Davis is way out on the East Coast. Poison Stinger and Riddle Girl are on the West Coast. Today the housing market crash is here. You're about to pay more money. So the housing market's going to crash. Alert! The housing market's going to crash. All caps locked. Yep. So anyways, any pertinent information coming from your areas? Store shelves empty. Is your wife complaining she can't get? I did not start that again. I mean, it's true. The truth of the song. Anyways, we did cover. Let's see. I want to check out this article just because pharmacy shelves go bare. Is it because in New York City? I mean, is it really that bad? I mean, is your area falling apart? I mean, like some of these fear porn channels would have you believe. I don't know, but if you've been listening to anything we've been saying for the fucking past 20 years, you would done had something. Stinger's back. Got some signal there. Yeah, if you were listening to anything that we had to say for the past 20 fucking years, you would know that you should be having stuff. Store shelves here are bare of raiment and canned goods, still plenty in TP. I mean, raiment, usually raiment is sold out here too before the Brad apocalypse. So retail shelves at CVS, Walgreens, Dwayne Reed stores are now virtually bare in NYC. Warns the UK Daily Mail. Why is the UK Daily Mail warning us? And in Sunday story, supplies are not getting through amid an ongoing global squeeze. The paper reports citing collapse of the global supply chain. This means that the reality of global Wuhan wiggle communism is finally starting to sink in, and all those Biden supporting NYC liberals who thought Democrats would usher in an era of abundance and utopia are beginning to experience in their own heads exploding as they witness the reality of elections of having consequences. Well, no shit. No shit. It doesn't matter what politician they are, Democrat, Republican. If they say they're here to help, run the fucking other way. Run as fast as you can. If you live in the city, it's definitely time to get out. If you can, yep. There are more homeless and more desperate people stealing, fighting, taking, killing. Every single day and night, there's shit going on around. Yeah. Well, it wasn't bad when Stinger was here, so but the cops did roll through a few times. The sheriff's department, in the wee hours of the morning. It could have been because we were being rowdy, but or it could be that the fact that there's a meth head living down the road or a meth cook or whatever. Meanwhile, the number one song being shouted at sporting events, or the number one song being shouted at sporting events across America is "Fuck Joe Biden," or as the laughably dishonest left-wing media reports, "Let's go, Brandon." The entire power grid of Lebanon just went down and will likely stay down for days. So that's Lebanon, the country, not there. They've dropped their energy production to below 200 megawatts. The lack of diesel fuel is taking place due to the global transportation logistics collapse, and that has been artificially engineered by the pervasive lockdowns. The goal of the globalists is total extermination of humanity, and part of the process of achieving the goal is destroy infrastructure that keeps humanity alive. So back to the Brad thing, I would like to talk about that briefly. Yes, you need to tell people, you need to pass on to people that they need food, water, shelter, guns, means of self-defense. You need to learn how to use this stuff. You need to have it. You need to have the water filters, but every day is not doom and gloom. If you're prepared, that's what keeps you from the doom and gloom. And you need to be prepared so that you. Well, of course.
Diversify. Yeah.
But for people that okay, so in a lot of the older videos I talk about on your payday or whatever, buy a gift card to whatever you're trying to purchase. So if you want to purchase AR 500 armor or AR 600 or whatever, buy a $25 gift card each paycheck until you get enough money to buy the armor that you want or whatever. Same way with weapons parts. Anything you do, if you just buy it $25 here, $10 here, you're going to get it, right? Well, you may need to hurry up a little bit because of we still got 3 more years of Creepy Joe and come out of the hoe. But you get what I'm saying, right? But food is going to be a majority of what you're going to need. Water is going to be a majority of what you need. And then shelter. So if you have a home, that's great. If you have a backup home, that's even better. But most of us don't have that. So we have friends that have homes. You could go live with them, or maybe something like that, work something out. But we're going to have to work together to make sure that everybody has what they need. And the people that say that, oh, I'm just going to come to your house because you're a farmer. Yeah, you can tell people to pound sand. Every single day and night, there's shit. Okay. Okay, she's leaving. Top of the story for Phoenix, a sheriff got beaten to death by a suspect who's already managed to get the booking. And when they took the handcuffs off, he beat him to death. There was a police officer just shot to death on his first day yesterday. Good morning, Walt Davis. There are major limits on islands around me in Michigan. Shelves aren't bare yet. I know the signs. I see people are buying stuff. They're stocking up. Well, yeah, everybody should be stocking up. I mean, what was it, a couple years ago, before even Trump got in, the CDC came out, NASA came out and said you need to have fucking food, water, and shelter. It means self-defense, basically. Why would NASA come out and tell you that? Is it NASA's job? No, but somebody in NASA put out a fucking note saying, hey, if you go look at any military website, the readiness program for the base, whether it's a hurricane or a possible attack from fucking another enemy, the readiness sites tell you on all military bases, if you've ever been military base, to stock stuff. So still on a tight space job. Just starting to get canning jars and lids back in stock. Yeah, I pretty much bought them whenever I seen them forever, and I just keep stacking them. So lids I didn't buy a whole lot of because I bought the whole package of jars, but yeah, I need lids.
Just so you know, there's a lid opener. There's a device that will help you open lids so that you can reuse them. So look into that if you're into canning. If you don't have one of those, get one of those.
Okay. Still have animal feed on the shelves. Other goodies at the homesteading person you need are still in good supply. Yeah, I didn't get to do it this year because I had the Kobe, but I usually make a seed blend for the animals out of like sunflower and shit that I grow. So that I don't have this year's supplement, but pretty much the chickens, the ducks are self-sufficient. They're bug eaters. They're muscovies or whatever. So they snack on grass and whatever the hell they can find. But the chickens are the main thing. All these folks are stocking up on chips, ramen, and soda. You let them have it, but not everybody's gonna make it. That's the sad fact. But I mean, you can only guide so many people. Like we had the same conversation about how I try, I can't get my word out without being a fear porn guy, and I'm not going to be the fear porn guy. So I'm just preaching to the choir most of the time with my regular people who I appreciate coming in. But and we're talking about stuff that we already know that we're prepared for. But if we bring a few people in and they start telling people, and everybody else's channels start getting views because we know what the hell we're talking about without the fear porn, that's great. I used to see the stuff that people are stocking up on. Wonder why America is the heaviest country. I keep going to the Amish. Poor sheep. Yeah, we went to the Amish. So Walmart was selling pumpkins for like almost $4. Stinger. It was like $4. And we roll out to the Amish territory and got them. We roll out to Amish territory. We get them for $1. Yeah. Now it's a drive. It was a drive. Beautiful views, but still. And you could eat them. They're organic. Like, they don't have shit sprayed on them. I take that back. They may actually have shit on them because they use manure to fertilize. Type of lid opener that you need to reuse stuff. Okay. I can't click on anything, Riddle Girl, because I'm having problems over here. But there's a link to the thing she's talking about. There are different kinds, but I would buy the vintage. The one I have is from the 40s. Yeah. The global coal shortage is being engineered and caused. Well, we know the coal shortage. They stopped the fucking collection of coal. Obama started that shit. They're hoping that the empty shelves and mass starvation during the dark winter die-off will help the engineer collapse and the so-called bug communism take over the world. And if you don't want to get the so-called tequila shot, since they contain the deadly spike protein with all those nanobots in it, we store shelves already going empty across the United States. Those who mocked preppers are soon be begging preppers for extra supplies. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like
Noah's Ark. Sorry, you had time to prepare and you didn't.
Yeah, you watch Doomsday Preppers and like the guy that was putting away feed in 55-gallon Mylar bag drums and stuff, and I'm preparing for the end of the world by what? Okay, it doesn't matter what the hell he's preparing for the end of anything. He was doing it because apparently one guy that the Department of Tennessee fucked with a lot. They made him out to be crazy, but apparently he wanted to help people. So it's just people are not firing on all cylinders. The wool has been pulled over their eyes. They refuse to do any research on their mega computer in their pocket and see that the shit's coming. And like I said, it doesn't help whenever you have fear porn people, because I mean, there's people making fun of these motherfuckers besides me. Besides me on the daily. I mean, I was excuse me. I got caught back. I was over at Steve's yesterday. While I was working outside, had my headphones in, listening to Corsair trainers, and I'll be damned if he wasn't talking about Brad, because of all the crazy shit that's going on, So of course I had to put that down in a comment, but yeah, I had to stop what I was doing and comment. But please, what the fuck? I don't know. You can lead a horse to water, you can't make it drink. I got it, but I got it. Let's see. Is there anything else going on that we need to cover? Patriot in the Dark posted up: a man has honor if he holds himself to an ideal of conduct, though it's inconvenient, unprofitable, and dangerous to do so. Walter Lippmann. I don't know how to do those little YouTube posts where you post up to some stuff on YouTube. I know I see ACP posting stuff occasionally. Mule Team posted. Apparently, Mule Team knows how. Defund the AF T-shirt and oil filter silencer. That was 3 days ago. The range officers staring at me after walking in with my defund the ATF shirt and the oil filter silencer. And that's funny. That's hilarious. But it's like a picture or something. I don't know. Irish. Okay. How about now? How about now? Better? Any better? Better. I can't see the meter, so I can't tell if it's actually breaking up or not. Sorry. I'm going to get a wired headset. But I have to do that after I move into the bunker because Brad said so. And Stinger's back. Better a bit. Okay. Well, it's been an hour anyways. I might as well just go ahead and get off here and thank everybody for checking in. I appreciate everybody for coming in. It's the headset, I'm sure. The battery's probably going wonky again. So, yeah, plane crashed into a UPS. Is that the one I just read about? Let's see. Small plane crashes near San Diego, killing 2 about 2 hours ago this morning. Is that it? Anyways, thanks for coming out, checking us out. It's Tuesday. Thank you. So hopefully we'll see you guys and gals tomorrow, God willing. Thumbs up, thumbs down, bitch, most complaints, leave me in the comment section below. I'm USMC Vet. That's Bullion Stickers on the road back to Arizona. And we'll catch you guys and gals later. Simplify, Godspeed. Have a great day. Be productive. Check out Andy Frisella if you want motivation and a kick in the dick to get started on your journey into badassery. Peace.